This is Dafena Russell reporting live from the IGO Banquet Hall located on the northwest side of Chicago, and I am standing here with the stellar and awesome Matt Forte. Matt, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Awesome. So we're here celebrating Matt Forte's retirement from the NFL and as a Chicago Bear. Matt, are you really ready for a retirement?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready. I've been playing for a decade, and at running back, I always tell people running back is like dog years. I feel like I'm like probably 74 years old right now, but you know, your body takes a lot of toll at running back, but after playing a decade, 10 years, it's about time.
A decade is a good run. So with retirement coming upon you, what are you going to do in your free time?
I'm going to do a lot of different things. You know, I'm only retiring from sports, so to speak. So I'm going to be in broadcast. I'll be still talking about the Bears and covering games and stuff. Look, I'm going to hop in radio and do some things like that, still doing that. But also, I want to hop into the acting world. And I know in Chicago we film a lot of movies and a lot of TV shows, so if I can, you know, get my feet wet in that and jump in there, why not? You know, my mom and my wife say I'm handsome, so maybe I can look good on the big screen.
I mean, you're kind of nice on the eyes. You're pleasing to the eyes. I'll give you that. In honor of your retirement, we are at the banquet hall today to really raise money to benefit your non-for-profit organization, is the What's Your Forte Foundation. So explain to me what the foundation is and, you know, what type of impact it has on the community.
Yeah, the What's Your Forte Foundation, I started back in 2013 when I was here. While playing for the Bears, I realized how much gun violence was going on in Chicago and how much our youth needed help. And so I was just compelled to start my foundation in order to try to change that through education. And so I went to Tulane and majored in finance and got a degree and stuff, even though while playing football, I went back after my rookie year to go and get my degree because I know how important it was. And so realizing how important education is, I wanted to base my foundation off of that because I believe we can change lives through education. And if we educate each other, and I think we can make better decisions with our lives, and that makes us and helps us go forward. So with that being said, we're here raising money. Everybody who's came in has donated to the foundation, and we provide scholarships to underprivileged youth so that they can continue their education and go to college or university. But also for everybody who might not be college material, we try to find what's their forte and what they're good at. Because everybody's not an athlete and everybody doesn't like sports, so somebody might want to be an artist or they might be into medicine or anything like that. So we try to expose them to that, figure out what's their forte, and then we provide them a free education to be able to do that.
So where can anyone who's interested in applying for a scholarship or just interested in maybe making a donation to the organization, and by the way, please make a donation, where can they find out this information? So
my website is what'syourfortefoundation.org, and you can go on there and you can actually sit there, you can click on the button and donate there. There's also event page where there's upcoming events, whether it be a football camp or whatever. But also I sell merchandise on there because I'm recently retired. I have a lot of gear from when I played left over. I have cleats that I wore in the NFC Championship game. I have gloves. I have helmets, hats, all kind of things that if somebody wants pictures, if somebody wants memorabilia, they can actually buy it, and the money goes towards scholarships and helping out the kids.
That's amazing. So I kind of want to divert a little bit from the foundation to ask you more about some football. So what do you feel about the Bears pick on yesterday?
I like that. They made a lot of moves in free agency that allowed them to go with defense first. With the coach Nagy coming in from Kansas City, had a similar type of quarterback in Alex Smith, and that's how he's going to use Trubisky, a really creative offense. And so what the Bears need, obviously, they already have a run game, and you know they got passing game, but they need a couple receivers. But more immediate, obviously, the linebacker position. And with Roquan Smith is a sideline linebacker. He's a big guy. He can run pretty fast, and he's going to make tackles. The distinct thing about a linebacker has to be, though, his instincts during playing football. And so he can diagnose plays before they even start, and that's what he has. And I remember another guy who did that. His name was Brian Urlacher, and he was pretty good when he played. So, you know, hopefully he can be that for the Bears.
Awesome. It has been such an amazing opportunity to speak with you regarding your foundation. And I know that you and your wife run this foundation together. I know that you mentor young men, but is there an aspect where young women are mentored as well?
Oh yeah, definitely. I bring her in, and she, obviously I can speak to the guys all day, but I do speak to the girls from a male perspective, but they also need a female perspective as well. So that's when she comes in, and she's able to tell them, all kind of things of advice that she's learned growing up, and being in the spotlight too.
I always wanted to do a girls' foundation because there's so many girls, they have such low self-esteem, and I feel like the cattiness between girls nowadays, instead of loving on each other, they're fighting on each other. So we needed to find that balance, and we wanted to find what was their forte. Is it football? Is it arts? Is it clothing line? Is it doing your hair? What is it? What is that thing so we can help you thrive?
Well, Matt, it has been such a pleasure and an honor to speak with you today. This is an amazing event. And for those who are chiming in, we are located at Biagio's Banquet Hall, located on the northwest side of Chicago. Matt Forte, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.